Nigga, Seattle won the last 4 times. I knew Cowboys was due for a win. And then look how Seattle won with all the crazy shit happening.
All the crazy shit happening, they had all them dusty ducks.
I'm like, bro, Cowboys about to win this bitch. Bet it all. Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not betting that shit next week. I might bet 100 on it. I think they gonna beat. The crazy part is they gonna beat the fucking Rams.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland.
Why they not? Why they not, Quaz?
Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
Bro, how they not? They defense is horrible.
Ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore
They defense is fucking horrible. The only defense they got is fucking Donald. Peters, that's my nigga, and he been having a terrible year.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I like him in the linebacker they got though.
This is taken at the 3.
I think his name is
and he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Y'all, and then the Cowboys got good corners that's about to match them receivers, bro. Yeah, it's about to be a good ass game. Cause I ain't worried about Gurley. We just stopped the #1 rushing offense, so I ain't worried about Gurley. And Gurley hurt. Huh?
We're gonna check Tyreek Hill. That's all I want to know.
What the fuck is he talking about? Bro, what is you talking? Bro, hold on, wait, bro. You hear he just said? You said who gonna do what?
Expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust.
Did you say Tyreek Hill?
It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right? And
bro, Tyreek Hill don't play for the damn Rams.
Artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
No, I'm talking about the Cowboys and the Rams.
Oh shit.
Play action. Garoppolo.
It's shit. Bro, Tyreek Hill, he easy to check.
Let's go. Go get his monkey ass.
Leading the surge there, he drops him for a loss of 6.
You try to check it.
I'll take that nigga, give me a safety over top.
Man, that shit don't matter.
So the sack of Garoppolo.
Bro, Tyreek Hill, man, I'm telling you how they gonna use that nigga. All they gonna do, my nigga, is put a safety over the top, my nigga, and that's how they do that. All the other corners can handle their own.
Oh, yeah. He's still
Receiver sharp, but it's intercepted.
But you got, but look though, Malik, take this out, bro. But you not peeping, y'all not peeping. Look, bro, if y'all not peeping, bro. Listen, bro, the Chiefs offense really fell off, bro. Tyreek got a lot of his success because of Kareem Hunt, and he not there. They've been struggling. They last 4 games.
They're gonna have to come right back on.
They're gonna come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
This is taken at his 4.
Let's go. Cooper's off.
The coach might fuck around and beat them too, though.
People, bro. The coach got the best chance, bro.
Ready to go as they take the field.
I said that too. New England might have a chance to go back. I don't think Rivers ain't got shit on Brady. Brady got Rivers' number.
Man, fuck Brady.
Only reason why I say that though, believe because y'all ain't got no #1 receiver no more.
This drive starts out of the ground.
Let's go. Let's go. Coopy's coming the fuck off.
You heard me? Y'all ain't got no #1 receivers no more.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
That's it?
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. This one hauled in by Will Tye. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That shit don't mean nothing. They still got to play.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these
look
dimensions,
at this shit, though, bro. I gotta show you this shit, bro. Like,
set in for a defense.
let me show you how this nigga got cut into today.
This nigga skated through there?
Who was tailback?
Sony Michelle.
It's a 10-yard pick.
James.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So in Raven territory now. Here's a
it's
first
all right, though. As soon as I get my hands on the ball, gonna be out. Koofy gonna be off. There it is. Told you. As soon as I get my hands on it, we just gotta size him up. Give me one-on-one.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I gotta show you this nigga, dog. Man, that nigga went off. But the nigga was so right as he went off on these niggas, bro.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to 48. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a third and about 9 to go.
You said what? Oh, yeah. It's just the shit he said, though, bro. Like, that shit, the way he put that shit together, I would show you.
Pig, nigga, you better stop playing with my niggas, dog. We got Look at these niggas ain't blocking. They winning up there. What are they doing?
Right around the 28-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
You running this thing.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon.
Oh, no. This is Mel.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Taylor to throw on second.
Get out there.
Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times a game.
For what, man? What you want?
Hey, what the fuck is wrong with that shit?
You want to run?
Now a play fake here on first down.
For who?
It's brought in here by Willie
That's the read, he said. What's the play? I got I'm reading with the linebacker. They come up right over the head. They bag up. Run it.
Who's your quarterback?
Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, they look like Quincy Carter.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and
Yeah,
10.
you freaky out.
Niggas don't know Quincy Carter.
Now Gordon on first down.
Look at that. Come on, 81.
Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
No,
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
but not.
Oh, dog, you playing this year?
See, Mike?
You see,
Mike,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna take lob it. I'm gonna take it a little bit longer before you lob it over here.
Because I didn't want the second down to tip off. I really do.
That could have been shit.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season. Jones
irritating.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
What y'all niggas on, Malik?
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. And that is out of the back of the end zone.
Y'all niggas on 2K?
They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. And it's 3rd down.
I need to get back in the lab.
Get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. On 3rd down, Taylor.
Oh my God, Mike!
Contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force incompletion. And now since he's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Myers able to knock it.
We got a great defense.
And the lead moves to 10-10. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their opponent, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
So now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Somebody's spot. I had somebody else right there.
First, do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaken.
Yes.
But thank you, Dr. Davis. And
that shit not working no more, buddy. You better try something else.
He's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I said, ED about to learn that stuff.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
Give me that, nigga.
3rd time here in this half. It's
what's he doing? Nigga, Deion right there.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Are you watching the league?
After the interception, here's Taylor.
Wide open. Who? Block him, Mike.
Finding room to the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And Corral just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got my niggas going to the bowl, bro.
That's it.
As long as you got defense in the good run game, that's the recipe to win the game, bro.
We're back to Baltimore after this.
Good job. 9 for 9. One nigga.
That's what it's all about, bro. Time of possession, bro.
See you.
Quarterback can't do shit.
9 for fucking 9.
But see, no, that got better though, bro.
They'll try to run with Hines.
At the same time, you gotta respect the niggas. The last 3 years, he got the most quarterback wins and comebacks.
Taking it
everybody.
2 yards out.
Wins and second. That shit crazy.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys out front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football.
I know every single last play you're talking about. I know the guy
got a lot to deal with, don't you?
I know everything.
Get the really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
At the same time,
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
He got, I ain't got, like, he got his fair mixes of overthrowing it. That's cool. But when he connects, he connects.
They just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track.
He got, what, out of the last 2 years, he got the highest quarterback completion.
He's able to get up here to the 26.
Yeah, like, niggas like, oh, he didn't get down. You can't say that. My nigga, goddamn throw for 29 minutes.
Second down. The last play got just a
He
yard.
just got done putting them 21 on them.
26.
With 8 picks the whole season.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
Got 7 touchdowns rushing. 87 touchdowns rushing.
And it goes for a first down.
30, I think he got 30 something yard, 30 plus TDs. That nigga about to get paid next year, bro. Dog only makes $660,000, bro. That's his rookie contract, bro.
First down. They'll check this one down to Michelle. And he'll be
He about to get paid. The crazy part is every quarterback that's making over 100 mil didn't even go to the playoffs this year.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Show you something.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up
goddamn paying Kirk Cousins. He ain't even make it. I know they sick.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they'll stop him right on the
midfield stripe.
Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of C-ball.
But see, look though, they talking about dog missed it. They ain't even telling niggas for real, for real. That bitch got blocked. One of the Eagles players hit that bitch.
From midfield, here's
oh, that's a pick.
Incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Peppers deep to receive.
Yeah. I know. I'm not defending him on that one. Nigga, I was in Chicago watching that game, bro, with the niggas. Them niggas mad as hell.
Hey, I got good.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone.
I'm talking about, bro, the whole line shuts off. In Chicago watching that motherfucking game, bro.
You got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
I went in that bitch and thought, nigga, I went in that bitch and thought niggas went on break, nigga, like, on some, like, it's a vacation week or something.
If this nigga right here would block, who is?
He's supposed to be cut up, but you took too long.
No, he doing that when they be having them on the animation. That's like part of their life too, man.
So we've reached halftime
here. They changed the weekend. I ain't never seen that formation.
Oh no, you can like pick this.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3.
Oh, he's staying
right there at the 20-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
That shit crazy. They really smack shit in they cover, bro. I see this Smith cover.
They'll run it now.
But that's a good situation regardless, because now they can get something for Sean Lee.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
He does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision.
Oh, you ain't know that? Martin did take an L.
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
I think they got once in there too, though.
I think they get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled.
Check this out.
First half.
What is actually traded to the Cowboys?
Think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from
I ain't
busting
gonna
this
say,
open.
I said, man, you're going to be like, oh no.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And if that happens, it's going to
There he goes again. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
They're trying to show they can move the ball and protect this lead.
But it's like it's hard too, because shit, Randy Gregory been doing this thing.
That's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
This shit, you want to keep him Gregory anyway to be a third rusher.
They'll throw on first down.
Non-stop pressure.
He's got his man. This is Jackson.
Want to trade Sean Lee, some of that money to trade Sean Lee, get you a safety.
Another nice
Go
game,
sign Earl. He never get the contract he wants because he broke his leg.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
He don't come back hungry, though.
Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short and shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens.
That is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Melvin Gordon, a 23-yard run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball, too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now.
Not bullshit, dog. Like, nigga, I see I'm on my contract now because I know I'm about to get 30-plus carries for the win. Y'all ain't about to abuse me.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Now a first carry for the fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12. On play action, now Garoppolo. And the catch made.
Oh, he held on to it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. On the handoff is Michelle. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He said Solomon Thomas.
Garoppolo to throw on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
That's their playbook.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on 1st down. Able to fight through 1 tackle.
Look at him! Look at him! Oh, look at this nigga go!
This is A. You gotta stick on him.
You saw that, bro?
Second touchdown.
Get out with this scare farm, like we just talked about it. Look, you tried to run my dick.
Touchdown.
He's sick off that one. He want to quit now. He's sick off that.
The extra point now coming from Myers.
I was sick.
Myers connects on the PAT. Back now.
But it's crazy. You just talk about that. You good.
This is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Garoppolo. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them all game long. He's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Come on, man.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Are you ready to come to the park?
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
You see like that?
I do just see what they do.
4th down. Here's Taylor. And this is going to be incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like that?
Like 7-8 dogs did it, but dog.
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going.
Exactly. You gotta think about it. His man went with the slots. Because you was looking, you was waiting to see when the slots be open in the hole.
You're not going to want that feeling again.
You don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again. It's
Michelle once again. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It was Duke Dawson on the tackle, the 2nd-round pick in 2018. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Garoppolo, 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That's Njoku over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. second down. Here's Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. One final try now for Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out
what y'all niggas playing?
this football game. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the fly over the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs.
Low-key, nigga, we can play Madden.
I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Ravens, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers.
Man, we got to fight my leading them next week.
I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, yeah. Feel like in the real life.
What's your name on it? Scotty Brown. You got it. You know what it look like when you receive money, right? Alright, so look. I am a boss in the cut, got a notification. I just sent it to you.
It's popping, I tip her. I skip her, I give her. Girl, you on my line right now. Yeah, I can see the signs right now. Feeling like a boss right now. Feeling like a boss right now. And you just took a loss right now. Dripping in the sauce right now. Get a sprinkle up my style. I'm about to lock down. Feel like in the real life. Dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine. And ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss.
I should do it different though.
I feel like a boss right now. Talk to the man right now. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel like the man right now. Your girl on my line right now. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Shorty ought to be my me. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. She love me in the gray sweatpants. You let the two about laugh. Yeah, yeah. Feeling like a boss, I done made it. Get so like a spaceship.
So when you pay people, all you do is, pay how much.
Money, no hesitations. There's no basis. I know these be hating, but that's what made me feel like in the real life. Dripping on sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take my home. I just wanna be a boss. I will never ever fall. I woke up and I'm feeling like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, oh yeah.
It did text you.
Hey.
It did text you.
What's up, gang? Here we go, secure. What I
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Cash.
I got that chicken to go. A lot of these lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that cost. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look light.
Yeah, baby.
Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to pulling my block. Look what you sweater is drill. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Got something more than a. In jail I had. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be out. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm counting the guap. Who gave you the voice? Who told you your thoughts call? GPS straight to the money. I put my. Big homie up. The big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and 8 just like she had my. All over the mess. Can't sit on my house. I got that check into golf. A lot of these lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No car. I want that.
Sure.
I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you. Don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the light.
Cash App card? Oh, you stand?
Bank account looking like yikes.
Okay, I think I need to cut this on. Look, it says auto add cash. It says automatically add funds to your cash app from your bank.
I ain't do that. Like I said, this is my first time. I just set it up. I never got.
I don't even know how my shit set up. That's what I'm saying. You might remember.
When my dude was back in America, it's my job. They want us to go through back to America. You feel me? I gotta wait till the dog give me a heel star. Right now, all I do is deliver like that.
This is your.
Give me not a thing. So I spend on the key on my ring. You can see all my pen in my watch. Got my ex down and walking around with my hand on my. Cause I'm popping and I know you're not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops, getting walk, got a big Benz like Sasquatch.
Oh, you gotta put the card information in. The cash app card. Oh, you didn't?
I thought I did.
Oh.
Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis that's light. Rape in the city that's light. LED look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. The ops on IG all the time. I dare them go live. Wagyu steak, I died. 8 ounce 255. I can't get fuck you with to groovy you. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to get Nicky, but nah. Derek ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. King of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a dub for a verse. I do it for it. FaceTime before I get to the club. Look at the line. Money ain't changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind.
Jesus.
Take care of my heart in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that check into go. A lot of these lost. They broke.
That information. But you said you did that, right?
Yeah. It just told me to like scan something on the card. That shit put up that job.
I guess the information again. Might be to make that a primary.
Yeah, that was it. Now I gotta put in. Now I said I can't add this. They're going here.
Okay. Walking through midday sumo. Pulling hard like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to Kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pockets too big, they sumo. 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 Pulling hard like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to Kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pockets too big, they sumo. 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 Tell me who the hottest that you know.
Hey, it's a team open right now. Team open in the league. What team open in the league? Huh?
Deal of a new giving out like Shaq at the free throw. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pockets too big, Rakesh. Pockets too big, they sumo. Pulling hard like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to Kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pockets too big, they sumo. 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 Pulling hard like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to Kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pockets too big, they sumo. 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 Money doubles up like a duo. I just want the yen and the euro. The game up and leave my kids like judo. Money come around like a Hoover. Making free bands in the future. Pockets on the look super. Bills on me blue slot cope. Money on my mind just like a tumor. Spread my money out and then I call that a rumor. Curry is on the move, no Uber. People try to block it, shine like lunar. Eclipse wanna take all my chips. Wanna pop off the like Hummus, see them. I go back with the flip. Money flow like a battleship. Diddy the new. Deal of a new. Giving out like Shaq at the free throw. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pockets too big, Rakesh. Pockets too big, they sumo. Pulling hard like Uno. Flip like judo. You back to Kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pockets too big, they sumo.
I think I just but I think I just got it.
Like judo. You back to Kudo. You and her no Chad Hugo. Pockets too big, they sumo. Pockets too big, they sumo. Pockets too big, they sumo.
Add to Apple Pay. Add card to Apple Pay. You did it already. What is Apple Pay?
I'm just we gotta get you high, get you good, cause we get it. If I get that best shit, we need to get that shit.
I just don't know. I never did it without having the bank. I had problems with it.
You look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. So from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway.
Or maybe
Looking like money back, money back, money back,
maybe this shit holding your account. And maybe this is just showing you your account period. And you can still spend up your card. I mean, you card. I don't know. Shit. They got W cards, okay? They'll tell you how to set it up. Damn.
Jumping on my, that's why they call it trampoline. Back on Monday, fuck Barbie body. This is sweet.
I mean, I'm about to have fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm cheap. Huh?
For me?
I must get this money, get this money, get this. Get my cash, the money is calling. Got bands, got bands, got bands. I'm addicted to balling. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my ends. Got 100 I need bands. Now look at my dance. What is my jam? Run and get you that bands. Turning that party up. Used to have a my Nautica. You know the money be calling up. Friend, I'm trying to all of ya. Talking about he ballin', watch this. Started let me too quick. Went to Oakland with a few. Took him all you yeah. Imagine what I paid for the rollie.
It's time to split Cody Herman ass, man.
24 carats on my Kobe. Yeah. For the homies.
You supposed to bless me anyway, that's what happens, see?
The money is calling. Got bands, got bands, got bands. I'm addicted to balling. I'm addicted to balling.
Autumn has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Throwing on first is Wentz. He's going to take a shot right away into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. You think back to all the interceptions he threw last week. Here we go, first play of the game, another pick.
And you know that all week long, they spent time breaking down exactly why he threw the interceptions. Was it mechanics, bad reads, not enough study? Sometimes you just think about it way too much, and that leads you to the next one.
Time to refocus. They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on first down? This is caught. It's Ryan Graham. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They give him a gain of 38.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and then hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start.
Let's go, Z! I'm not playing with this nigga, dog. We gonna figure this shit out in fucking Buffalo, man.
His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bills have taken the early lead. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And
let's go. I want
across
to
the
kick
20,
you
but
off,
not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the play.
Oh, wow. We gave him too much time to do that. That was
and then maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
23 yards on the play.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And they take it. The Bills get to him. Well, getting to the quarterback, that's an area Buffalo really wants to improve this season.
You got to show up, man. We ain't doing shit in 4 weeks.
Just 27 sacks on the season. With that rank in the league, 29th.
Time for 29th.
Time for 29th. If they want to get back to the playoffs, they have to up that number deep into the 30s.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? He's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Flacco looks to throw. They'll set up the screen down.
Oh, yeah, screen game.
First down and more.
Screen game.
He's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fights off the defender.
Let's go, Z!
Past the 20.
Let's go, Z! I'm a fucking problem with Z. God damn it, I found out Z. Let's go, Z!
Will extend their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
I didn't found it already. Fuck that bitch extra point.
They're winning the leverage.
I know it's running style. Nah, league. It's over.
Right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
Losses I got, man, I couldn't run with him right.
He went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized
that's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17.
Oh, you think he's sweet? Let's go, defense. Bring them niggas back out.
Line. Great return. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully.
Oh, fumble. He must have
fumbled.
And
he'll be stopped right at midfield. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the play.
Oh, that nigga spit off my name.
It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. A pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one. And what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Stephon Tuitt came out at Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wondered, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game plan.
Come here, nigga. I'm on that shit.
They've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And he jacked the Philly. Let's go. We in Buffalo, fellas. We are in Buffalo.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. A beautiful fake. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. It's big Vince Williams who made the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, Flacco. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of the team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Incomplete. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's Flacco.
Oh, he dropped back with it.
Okay. Chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete.
He want to be freaky. We're going to give him what he wants then.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Lee, I got to give him what he wants, man.
Flacco. Man open, he's got it complete.
Let's go, nigga. Give him what he wants. Stay in that stupid-ass defense, you silly motherfucker.
Just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
All we need is field goals to win, goddammit.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Scared of you, boy.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build up.
And he fires one
that's
intercepted.
Way back.
Picked off by the former 1st-round pick, Shane Ray. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On play action, Wentz sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Here's Wentz to throw.
Let's go.
Hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Now, after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And all the way home for
Let's go,
Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Damn, my nigga Tyrann Matthews hurt for the fucking game, y'all.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Titans getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep here for Watkins. Fight. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And a decent game there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, Flacco now. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
This is zone defense, and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call. You've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Got broken ribs. Stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He had nothing to do with the play. He got hurt, bro. Come on.
On 2nd down, Flacco to throw. Open man is Uzomah. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Looking for 2 yards here on third down. Flacco. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
They're going to look to throw on fourth with Flacco. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Robert Alford. Watkins, the intended receiver. And Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
1st and 10 here for Flacco. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Flacco here on 2nd down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And Crosby puts it through, and that will up the score now. It's 23-zip. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive, going to the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So we've reached halftime. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, Red. Roger, 5-0.
10th carry now for Elliott. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37. In on the stop, Vernon Hargraves.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. He can run for it, and he will. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of it, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Passing play, Flacco. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Flacco to throw here on 3rd down. And he's able to find Diggs. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Flacco now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
3rd down, Flacco from the gun. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. D. Ford in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. The Titans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, it's Wentz. That one complete to Yeldon. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Give him 9 on the play. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. He finds Coleman. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ram.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive lines.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Wentz. Incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And the Bills are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Got some real estate inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 38 yards on the scamper there.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now Elliott. And he fights his
Let's
way
go,
into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will extend their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Black, come on.
Wentz now on 1st down. And now here's another interception.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
He's able to get it back to the 43-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
Let's go, see. They can't do shit
and he's
with
able
you,
to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's the now 30-year-old running back, LaShawn McCoy. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills turn that interception into a touchdown. Extra point try now for Crosby. Crosby with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Got freaky. Shady to the crib.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play.
Oh, yes, keep this off.
See what happens. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Wentz will try again on 2nd down. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Into the red zone, Wentz. And his throw here's incomplete. Brandon Coleman was the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on.
Pinky!
Another interception. Picked off inside the 10.
Let's go. Take on Big Ten.
The face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Picky, my white boy. It hurt time ride. My white boy backup came in.
The yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd in just about a few inches here.
You can do it.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And now running right through it. And they'll give him down as he's inside the 40. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Man, Shady get freaky off the Zeke move, dog.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
250 for you,
11 more on that one, and another first down. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone.
Hurry up. Hey, boys, got 4 down. 3 wide.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. The Bills on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Yeah, they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go, fellas.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
And now here's another interception. Picked off right around the 43.
Oh, he's around.
With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
I got 8 picks out here.
Last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah. Ty Detmer.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Whoa, Flacco's going to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. 3rd and goal, Flacco. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
We beat them.
Breaks of him.
Right now, I ain't got the time to get you sailing right now. I got too much on my mind right now. Tell that hero down, get my baby 30,000. Pay $5 grand for a handbag like Saint Laurent.
Let me know we getting on 2K, because I was got freaky.
100,000 plus 100,000 my whip. 50,000 plus 30,000 my wrist. I swear, baby, it was just cause nothing. How could I forget that you done for me? Baby, gonna take the charge and take the fall from me. Would love to take you shopping, but I'm in your tongue. Sorry, little mama, I can give you more. Baby, could you? I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you sailing right now. I got too much on my mind right now. Tell that hero Dale, get my baby 30. Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah. Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah.
Gotta hit him on the jack. When you coming back, where's you at on the map? Everything is intact. Could've been a seamstress, still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much ain't got a clue. Itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. I'm still dropping. Got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so into you. For real, bread, like I'm kin to you. If you a 10, I add 10 to you. They be mad when I 10 to you. That's what the bay like. Call me Buffy, cause that's what I slay like. These, I son them like it's daylight. These wanna know what it's like. What it's like, yo, what it's like, yo. They wanna know what it's like, yo. All this ice is like snow. Get kimonos and let's fly to Tokyo. Pretty, pretty, please, baby, won't you cop this for me?
I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you sailing. I got too much on my mind right now. So that get my baby 30 now. Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah. Superstars out. Brand new cars. We fly the bar now. Swing goes now. Now smash, shots and goals. Rock the shows. Big bang rolls. Cash. Now she go. For the team. Now she don't skid. Splash. Think about post now on the ground. Man, the leader. Whole gang in the field. We don't do bleachers. Pocket splitters. Don't think I'm pretty. You got that swag. You got that salt, that sell it. Free mind. Cash them out, we bellin'. Saw my teacher, I was the same student fella. Now I got a lawyer, straight cash, no settlement. I'm out my element, out my element. My the same, don't need no clout, no fame, no clout. Bought the game, all brand new chain.
Oh, Sean Riddick back. Let's go, fellas. We need him.
This shit give me, yeah, them boys fool you trying to do it, bring it. I do. Don't want no, they pull up with that. It's times three, this how it go. Park $1 million at the. We gon' eat that until we go. Eat it up. Rich, right to the top of the top. More PJs and PJs. Rich like water, go to Cabo. Cash in the walls, hollow. Your money too small, micro. Hunch up on the call, gotta. Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swing goes now. Now smash, shots and goals. Rock the shows. Big bang rolls. Cash. Now she go. For the team. Now she don't skid. Splash. Think about post now on the ground. Man, the leader. Whole gang in the field. We don't do bleachers. Think about post now on the ground. Man, the leader. Whole gang in the field. We don't do bleachers.
Ice the game, had to ice the game. so much ice, too much. Had to ice the lane. Breathe the dud, breathe. Had to breathe the lane. Breeze, camera phone. Turn your lights off. We been on. Came from my block and growed up. Guess I'm homegrown, well known. That is my cologne. I put my wrist inside the freezer, came out froze. Ice. I put my heart inside it, cause I was chose. I put my heart inside it, and only God knows. Yeah, the clinics, but that baby wipe his nose. I wipe his nose. What's a liquid till they explode? Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swaying doors now.
We've been waiting for the mistakes this week, okay? Coaching staff has gone in. We simplified the game plan. Let's go out here and execute. Hey, we gotta execute to win.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
What you say, Nate? Oh.